Got an idea to make Macon more successful? The Knight Foundation has $5 million to make it happen. Really? No project too large or small. But your project must attract talent, expand opportunity, or create a culture of engagement. Previous Knight-funded ideas and innovations include the Knight Cities Challenge wants you. It's easy to apply. Go to knightcities.org. Your deadline is November 14th. What's your idea?
I'm sure that all of us have heard the adage, I guess you would call, that says it takes a village to raise a child. And I think that's true because what it does is solicits the help of the individuals and entities that surround the child, saying that it's everybody's job to assist in the rearing of that child. Well, the same is true for organizations and programs and entities that are in a community because, you know, it takes the community working together and it takes several forms of organizations and entities and initiatives to make it work. You know, I think sometimes we overlook the importance of nonprofits, support agencies, social clubs, educational institutions, government, and all of those entities that supposedly are designed to make the communities more livable and affect in a positive manner the quality of life. This is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham, and I needed to use that introduction because I wanted to kind of prick the conscientiousness of the listeners and viewers as it relates to the necessity, the importance and the value of several entities in our community and the importance of working together and to try to impart the knowledge that improvement is absolutely possible if, in fact, we were to try to initiate activities and things of that nature to make the community better. Well, I'm so happy to report to you today that we have an entity in our community called the Knight Foundation that has played a phenomenal role in assisting, you know, this community to do better, to be better, to work better, to live better, attract industries better, have housing better, have colleges better, have better neighborhoods. I can just go on and on. But I'm going to let the program director of the Knight Foundation, Miss Beverly Blake, talk a little bit about some of the general initiatives and accomplishments of the Knight Foundation here in Central Georgia. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. It's great to be here with you.
It's great to have you, and I want to publicly say, so I won't forget it, that I think I speak for the community when I say we're so appreciative, S-O-O-O-O, so appreciative of what the foundation does in our community to make life better in so many different areas. So talk a little bit about yourself and then about the foundation and its mission and its history.
Okay, be happy to. Well, you know, it's such a great honor for Knight Foundation to be here in Macon. I have been with the foundation for about 10 years and moved to Macon from Atlanta. And I found this community that is gorgeous, historic, wonderful colleges and universities, the nicest people you'll ever meet, and found the opportunity for Knight to become a part of the fabric of the community. So it's been a great 10 years, and it's just the start of a lot of us working together on fabulous projects to improve Macon and really enhance the quality of life here. Knight Foundation is a national foundation with deep local roots. We were founded by the Knight brothers, who owned Knight newspapers, and grants are made in 26 communities around the country where the Knight brothers own papers, including Macon. We're really lucky in Georgia that we have 3 Knight communities in Georgia: Macon, Milledgeville, and Columbus. So we work together, hand in glove, with our community, and with our community, our neighbors, our leaders, anybody who wants to make this place better, we want to work with them.
Right. That's so good. Now talk a little bit. You all have done so much, and it would take 2 days or more to talk about all of the projects, but give us just a few.
One of my favorite projects that Knight has worked on for the last 5 years has been the Knight Neighborhood Challenge in College Hill. Right. The College Hill effort and the Knight Neighborhood Challenge, I'll talk a little bit about each of them. They are proof positive that people in a neighborhood, in a community, if they come together, if they have a shared vision, and if they care not who gets the credit, we can accomplish great things. And that has happened in College Hill. When we started working in the neighborhood, there were a lot of naysayers. A lot of people said, you wouldn't want to live in Bells Hill. You know, you wouldn't want to live up there, it's not safe. Well, that wasn't true. And the people of the neighborhood have come together and have really created a great place to live, work, study, and play.
That's so outstanding. That's so outstanding. And I have the opportunity, I've got an assistant who lives over on Long Avenue.
Perfect.
You know, and I just see all the houses and see the professors walking around and see the students with their backpacks on, and it's just a wonderful thing to watch. And of course, I'm very, very familiar with Bills Hill, you know, and I see all the progress going. And you know, that's so important because we don't want, I noticed that one of the missions of the foundation is to attract talent. And you know, what I'd like to see in Macon is for, you know, is to keep talent, because we've got a lot of talent that's already here. So I think too, that's one of the missions of the foundation. What are the other missions? I know art and journalism, and what are some of the other missions?
Talent, attraction, retention. You're absolutely right, and Macon is ripe for an effort in that area. We have 20,000 college students in this town.
Wow.
20,000, because we have so many wonderful institutions of higher education. So retaining those folks as well as older people, like not us, but that's really important. Quality of life is extremely important, and having safe, affordable, attractive housing in diverse neighborhoods is important to Knight Foundation. We really focus on 3 areas: attracting and retaining talent, however that may look, whatever age that might be; providing economic opportunities to people in our community; and because of our heritage of founded by 2 newspaper men, really creating the environment for robust civic engagement. Because when it boils right down to it, if we want change to happen in Macon, it's up to us.
That's it.
It's up to the people who live here.
Yeah. If we're going to get on the bus, it's up to us.
That's right.
And that's very true. A lot of people have a misunderstanding about who can apply for night grants. You know, in many instances, you know, only nonprofits can submit ideas and proposals. Now, and I know that you got a special activity, but is that generally true? Can anybody, what's the guidelines for applying for assistance, financial assistance through the Knight Foundation?
Well, we see our grant making as community investment. And we like to invest in the ideas and the people who are going to take our community forward. In general, our grant making is done to 501c3 organizations, to nonprofits. But from time to time, we have opportunities that go outside of that guideline. The Night Neighborhood Challenge, which we just wrapped up in College Hill, was one of those. The Night Cities Challenge, which we're going to talk about in a minute, is one of those where anyone can apply. Our Prototype Fund, which works in journalism, anyone can apply. So we have general guidelines, but occasionally when we have these special projects and special contests, they are open to all.
I hope you heard what she said. She said they are open to all. So if you got that great idea, you know, don't go away, because we'll be right back and tell you how you might be able to take that idea to fruition. This is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Haversham. I'm interviewing Miss Beverly Blake, Program Director for the Knight Foundation. We'll be right back. We're back. And as I said before the break, we're interviewing Miss Beverly Blake, who is the Program Director for the Knight Foundation, which is a phenomenal organization that has made, watch me, a measurable difference in this community through its financial and other kinds of initiative. And the interesting thing about it, and the reason I like it, is because, you know, anybody can help. Anybody can help. Not only can anybody help, anybody can have a good idea. And now, what has happened, listen to me, is that there is an opportunity that has been put forth by the Knight Foundation called the Cities Challenge, where they are looking for good ideas. Entrepreneurs, teachers, block captains, neighborhood organizations, nonprofits, businesses, social service, you name it. If you, well, let's let Ms. Blake, she's the director. You tell us about this Cities Challenge.
Thanks, Alex. It's really an exciting opportunity. The Night Cities Challenge is a $5 million pool of money that will be awarded to the best innovative ideas of how you make a community successful. It's about community success And as you know, and you're a great example of, it's about positive momentum. How do we build positive momentum in our communities? The challenge is open to anyone, individuals, corporations, nonprofits, government. We'd love to get some government ideas. And it is focused on 3 areas: talent attraction and retention, making economic opportunity available, and civic engagement. How do we get people involved in the health and the future of the community? It's really easy to apply. You go to nightcities.org, and there are 2 questions. The first question is, what's your idea? And the second question is, what do you hope to learn from it? And we're in the idea phase, so we just want people to give us their best ideas, something they've been thinking about for a long time, something that just came to them, that what will make Macon and the other 25 night communities more successful.
Well, you know, oftentimes we come up with ideas and then we kind of shun them or put them in the back of our minds, because the first thing that comes to our mind is that, well, we don't have the resources, we don't have the assistance, you know, although it might be a phenomenal and a wonderful idea, but oftentimes people shy away from it because they feel like that they can't bring it to fruition because there may be some resources missing. But now what this provides is an opportunity, you know, for them to just project that idea, you know, on that piece of paper or on that screen, and they just send it in.
Just fill out the few questions. Each of the 2 questions has a 150 word limit on it, though.
Wow.
That's probably the hardest part of the application, getting your idea down to 150 words. But that, and you know, we ask you to do a tweet, 140 characters, and fill out some information about yourself, and that's it. And then you just push enter, and it goes into the system. The idea phase will be, the contest is open until 5 p.m. on November 14th. Not midnight, 5 p.m. And then once the ideas, we will have readers who will go through the ideas. Many of the readers are community-based, so they're people from Macon and the other 25 night communities. And finalists will be announced in January, and that's the time we will come back to the finalists and ask for them to flesh out their idea, put the budget together, and then the winners will be announced in the end of March or early April.
So you could be a finalist, and then if you make the finalist, kind of like Dancing with the Stars.
I guess so. But I expect we're going to get a lot of great ideas from Macon, because with the Night Neighborhood Challenge that we had in College Hill, there were some ideas that came forth with that challenge that I never would have thought about, and they're fabulous, and they got awarded, and great things have happened.
Yeah, well, that is so great. Now, I mean, there's not much time left, but in the event that a person has a question about the challenge, what should they do?
Please just send me an email. It's Blake, B-L-A-K-E, at nightfoundation.org. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. A lot of questions and answers are on the Night Cities website, which is nightcities.org, which is also the place you go to apply.
Nightcities.org. KNIGHTCITIES. Nightcities.org is the website where you can go and find the application and additional information. We'll be right back to close it out. You know, we're so excited. Matter of fact, I got my pen in my pocket, but I need my computer. I got the tablet over there.
That's perfect.
So I'm going to go ahead and submit my idea in just a few minutes.
Great.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Havisham, interviewing Miss Beverly Blake, Program Director for the Knight Foundation. We'll be right back.
Got an idea to make Macon more successful? The Knight Foundation has $5 million to make it happen. Really? No project too large or small. But your project must attract talent, expand opportunity, or create a culture of engagement. Previous Knight-funded ideas and innovations include The Knight Cities Challenge wants you. It's easy to apply. Go to knightcities.org. Your deadline is November 14th. What's your idea?
We're back interviewing Miss Beverly Blake, programmed, I can't say that word, program director.
Your friend.
Yeah.
How about that?
Program director for the Knight Foundation, and we're having all kind of fun talking about the foundation and the brothers who founded it, but we're just extremely excited about the challenge, the Knight Cities Challenge, which affords anybody who has a good idea the opportunity to go to a website, express that idea, then you just might, particularly if it's a good idea, you just might. You know, you can't win the lottery if you don't play the numbers, not advocating that, but that's true. So if in fact you have an idea, then maybe you should go and submit your idea and get considered. What about the future? What you all got coming up as it relates to? I know you're going to be working hard on the Cities Challenge, but anything else? What about generally, what Knight's doing?
I think one of the most exciting things that is going on at Knight Foundation is our continued commitment to our Knight cities. And I can say without any question that Macon, over the last 5 years, has been a real star in the Knight universe. The people here have come together, have brought great ideas, and have made those ideas come alive. I'm really excited about the future of Macon and what we're all going to do together, and I'm really honored that Knight can be a part of that.
And I'm also honored and appreciative. You know something, Ms. Blake? What I want to come out of this is that everybody has an obligation to this community. Mm-hmm. Every individual is an integral part of this community. And for the most part, 99.9% of the time, every idea and every desire to participate and make a difference is welcome in this community.
Correct.
And I shudder in the light to think about what would happen if we all just kind of made ourselves a committee of one, to make a difference in this community and to show how important that is. Then the Knight Foundation offers an opportunity which shows that everybody is respected, which shows that everybody is important, and it also shows that everybody can make a difference. So I just really, really, really appreciate what the foundation is doing in our community, and I hope and pray that even beyond the Cities Challenge, that this will motivate individuals to say, hey, we live here, because we want to attract talent. We want 75% of those 20,000 students who are in college, to stay here in Macon and make this a better community educationally, politically, socially, economically, and all other kind of leads that are civically that are possible. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to kind of wrap it up.
Well, I just want to say that on behalf of Knight Foundation, we are grateful to be a part of Macon. This is a dynamic community that has a brilliant future ahead of it. If we will continue to come together, think about the greater good,
Yes.
bring our ideas to the table,
Right.
trust one another, and then let's just move forward and get it done.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham, expressing appreciation and gratitude to Miss Beverly Blake, Program Director of the Knight Foundation, and also to the Knight Foundation generally, for the contributions that it has made, not only in Macon and Central Georgia, but in all the other 25 cities. I really applaud James and John S. Knight for their efforts, and their legacy lives on, and they are continuing to make a difference in our community. This is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham. Have a great day.
Thank you.
www.maconblackpages.com.
Got an idea to make Macon more successful? The Knight Foundation has $5 million to make it happen. Really? No project too large or small. But your project must attract talent, expand opportunity, or create a culture of engagement. Previous Knight-funded ideas and innovations include the Knight Cities Challenge wants you. It's easy to apply. Go to knightcities.org. Your deadline is November 14th. What's your idea?
Hello, I am Erica Woodford, Clerk of Superior Court of Bibb County. I am happy to announce that you may now make your child support, fees, or fine payments online. Visit www.bibbcountysuperiorcourtpmts.com or call 478-621-6550.